In today's video, we're exploring one of the most profitable and underrated business ideas, the sock-making machine business. Socks are products people use every single day, which makes this industry a constant source of demand and opportunity. With modern automated machines, you can produce thousands of socks efficiently, create your own brand, and even sell worldwide through e-commerce platforms like Amazon, Shopify, and TikTok Shop. In this video, we'll break down how sock-making machines work, startup costs and materials, production process step by step, profit potential, marketing and branding strategies, how to turn a small factory into a scalable business. Whether you're an entrepreneur, investor, or someone looking for a new manufacturing business idea, this video will give you a complete overview of the sock production industry. Let's get started. Before investing in any business, it's important to understand the demand behind the product. Socks are one of the most essential items in everyday life. Almost everyone wears them. Students, workers, athletes, travelers, and professionals. Unlike many products that are purchased occasionally, socks need to be replaced regularly due to wear and tear. This creates a continuous cycle of demand and repeat customers. The global apparel market continues to grow, and socks remain a fundamental part of it. From basic everyday socks to sports socks, compression socks, fashion socks, and custom-branded designs, there are countless niches to target. Another advantage? Socks are lightweight, easy to store, and inexpensive to ship. This makes them ideal for both local sales and e-commerce businesses. As consumer preferences evolve, people are increasingly looking for high-quality, comfortable, and stylish socks. This creates a massive opportunity for new brands to enter the market and compete through innovation, design, and quality. Simply put, socks are not a trend. They are a necessity, and businesses built around necessities often have a stronger foundation for long-term success. Now that we understand why socks are always in demand, let's look at the technology behind their production. Modern sock-making machines are highly automated and designed to produce socks quickly and efficiently. The process begins with yarn, which is fed into the machine through multiple feeders. Depending on the desired sock type, manufacturers can use cotton, polyester, bamboo fiber, wool, or blended materials. The machine uses a circular knitting system to create the sock's structure. Hundreds of needles work together at high speed, interlocking loops of yarn to form the fabric. Advanced computerized machines can automatically create different patterns, logos, textures, and sizes without requiring manual adjustments. Once the knitting process is complete, the sock is removed from the machine with an open toe. The next step is toe closing, where a linking or sewing machine joins the open end to create a finished sock. After sewing, the socks go through washing, shaping, and steaming processes. These steps improve softness, fit, and overall appearance. Quality control inspections are then performed to ensure there are no defects. Finally, the socks are paired, labeled, packaged, and prepared for distribution. Depending on the machine model, a single operator can manage multiple machines simultaneously, allowing manufacturers to increase production while keeping labor costs relatively low. This combination of automation, efficiency, and scalability is what makes the sock manufacturing business so attractive to entrepreneurs around the world. Now, let's talk about the numbers. How much does it actually cost to start a sock manufacturing business? Like any manufacturing business, your startup investment will depend on the scale of your operation. Let's break down the realistic costs you need to budget for. First, the machinery. This is your biggest upfront investment. A standard, computerized automatic sock knitting machine from Alibaba generally costs between $2,000 to $5,000, depending on its speed and capabilities. However, remember, you also need auxiliary equipment. A toe closing machine costs around $1,000, while a basic steaming or ironing machine for shaping can range from $500 to $2,000. Second, raw materials. To start, you'll need an initial inventory of cotton, spandex, and nylon yarns. A reasonable starting budget for materials is around $2,000 to $5,000, which is enough to produce your first major batch of socks. Third, factory space and utilities. While a single machine can fit in a garage, a scalable setup requires a small industrial space. You must account for electricity costs, as these machines run on industrial power, plus maintenance and replacement needles. In total, a small-scale home-based setup can be started for around $5,000 to $8,000. However, to launch a proper, small-scale factory with industrial capacity, you should expect an initial investment between $15,000 to $30,000. Yes, it requires capital, but with the right strategy, the return on investment can be highly rewarding. Now, let's talk about one of the most important factors in any business: profit margins. The profitability of a sock manufacturing business depends on several factors, including production costs, material quality, sales channels, and brand positioning. The good news? Socks are relatively inexpensive to produce, while their retail value can be significantly higher. The cost of producing a single pair of socks includes raw materials, labor, electricity, packaging, transportation, and equipment maintenance. Once these costs are calculated, you can determine your exact profit per pair. Branding also plays a major role in profitability. Generic socks sold in bulk typically generate lower margins. But premium, athletic, fashion, or custom-designed socks can command much higher prices. Customers are always willing to pay more for comfort, quality, unique designs, and a strong brand identity. Your sales channels will further impact profits. Selling directly to consumers through an online store, social media, or marketplaces often generates the highest margins. On the other hand, wholesale orders provide larger and more consistent sales volumes. Another factor that boosts profitability is repeat purchases. Since socks naturally wear out over time, satisfied customers often return to buy again, creating recurring revenue for your business. In the end, profit margins are not determined solely by the machine itself. They depend on how effectively you manage production, position your brand, and reach the right customers. Businesses that combine operational efficiency with strong marketing strategies always achieve the best financial results. Producing high-quality socks is only half of the business. The other half is finding customers and creating consistent sales channels. One of the best ways to start is by selling directly to consumers online. E-commerce platforms allow you to reach customers far beyond your local market. You can create your own online store, build a brand, and sell products directly without relying on middlemen. Online marketplaces can help you reach millions of potential customers. Platforms like Amazon and Etsy make it easier for new brands to gain visibility and generate sales. Amazon is ideal for scaling your business and reaching a large customer base, while Etsy is a great platform for selling unique, custom-designed, handmade, or niche socks. A well-designed product listing with professional photos and compelling descriptions can significantly increase sales. Social media has also become a powerful sales channel. Platforms like Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and Pinterest allow businesses to showcase products, share customer reviews, and run targeted advertising campaigns. Short videos demonstrating product quality, comfort, and unique designs can help build trust and increase conversions. Wholesale sales can provide larger order volumes. Local clothing stores, sports shops, supermarkets, and distributors may be interested in purchasing socks in bulk. Building relationships with retailers can create a steady source of recurring revenue. Another profitable strategy is private labeling. Instead of selling under your own brand, you can manufacture socks for other businesses that want to place their own logo and branding on the products. This can lead to large contracts and long-term partnerships. Trade shows, business exhibitions, and industry events can also help you connect with buyers, distributors, and potential partners. These events provide valuable networking opportunities and can open doors to new markets. Customer retention is just as important as customer acquisition. Encourage repeat purchases by providing excellent product quality, responsive customer service, and a positive buying experience. Satisfied customers often become repeat buyers and recommend your products to friends and family. The most successful sock businesses combine multiple sales channels rather than relying on a single source of revenue. By selling through your own website, Amazon, Etsy, social media, and wholesale partnerships, you can build a diversified business with strong long-term growth potential. As we wrap up this video, here are some final tips for anyone considering starting a sock manufacturing business. First, focus on quality from the very beginning. High-quality socks create satisfied customers, positive reviews, and repeat purchases. In the long run, quality is one of the most powerful marketing tools you can have. Second, start small and scale gradually. You don't need a large factory or dozens of machines on day one. Begin with a manageable setup, learn the market, and expand as demand grows. Third, build a strong brand. Many manufacturers compete on price alone, but successful businesses often stand out through branding, packaging, customer service, and unique product designs. Fourth, embrace online selling. Platforms like Amazon, Etsy, Shopify, and social media marketplaces provide access to customers around the world. The internet has made it possible for even small businesses to reach global markets. Fifth, keep innovating. Consumer preferences change over time, so continue developing new designs, materials, and product collections. Businesses that adapt to market trends are more likely to stay competitive. Finally, remember that success doesn't happen overnight. Building a profitable manufacturing business requires patience, consistency, and continuous learning. There will be challenges along the way, but entrepreneurs who stay focused and committed often find significant rewards. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.